Hello everyone, my name is Ronak and you're watching VectoArt. In today's video, we will take a look at a free and open source resume builder that simplifies the process of creating, updating, and sharing your resume. This tool is called Reactive Resume, and we will dive into the details of this. So, without any further ado, let's get started. For those who haven't subscribed to my channel, please do subscribe to my channel. It motivates me to create more such videos. So, let's get started. So let's start by clicking on visiting the rxresu.me website here. And this open source and free resume builder will help you in creating exciting resumes with a pre-built template. So let's click on get started. Log in with your GitHub account or your Google account. I will use my Google account, or you can also create a new account on resume me. So I will click on Google. So here I have now signed into resume Rex page, and here you can see we have the first main page which helps us to create a new resume, or you can import an existing resume. So now let me click on create a new resume, and here let me give a title of this resume, and let's click on create. So here by default it gives you a simple template. Let's open it. And here you can see we have our starting template, which is a very basic template. And on the on the left hand side, you will see the basic details and all the other sections of the resume. For example, let's start with this basic section, which will capture the name, email ID, and contact information, and the summary. Then you have the summary section. Next, you have the profile section, experiences, education, skills, language, awards, and we will take a look at these soon. So before we start, let's select a template. So I will go with this template over here. Over here, it's called Gengar, and let me select this. Now here you can see if in this thumbnail of this template you see the blue icon, and here I get a red icon, red color on the panel. You can modify these themes by going to the right hand side of this and clicking on this toolbar over here. And here you can change the layout of this page. So when I selected this theme, I got this layout where on the main page you have the profile, summary, experience, education, and so on, and on the sidebar you have the skills, interest, certifications, and awards, and so on. So here I can also change the typography, or meaning the font of this page, and the font size and the font variant and font line height, and so on. And here you can see under the themes, it has selected red as the primary color, to which I will go and change it over here. When I change it, this information will change. So let's change this full name to say John Doe, and give it a headline, say IT analyst. And you can provide an example website over here, and the email ID and the phone number. You can provide the phone number over here, and the location maybe. And then you can add custom fields over here, which if you want, I will not add them. You can provide a summary over here. I will just paste some placeholder text over here. Let me reduce the number of lines that I have pasted, and here is a summary. So next is the profile section. So here you can add your profiles from different social media platforms, and for example, GitHub, LinkedIn, Instagram, Facebook, and so on. So let's add one profile over here. Let's take GitHub, and let's use our username, and let's add a website. And let's type GitHub over here so that we can get the icon of GitHub. And here when I click on create, it will create a profile of GitHub. And similarly, you can add and delete profiles here. So if you click on this profile, you can make it visible or hidden. You can edit it, copy, and remove it. So next we will move on to the experiences section, and click on experiences, and you can type the company. Let's say Google. Position may IT analyst. Let's say March 2023 to present. and location New York. You can also provide a website, and let's paste in the summary that we had. Let's say some summary. I will paste in some things over here and click on create. And here you can see the summary section has been added. You can add multiple experiences over here. And next, we will look into the education section. Here you can type MIT, type of study computer science. Let's say 9.2 GPA. Till you can also add a website and then some text. And let's click on create. And here you can see we have our education section added, and then you can add some skills over here. And let's start with Java, and let's provide the experience level, and you can also add keywords. And let's click on create. And here you can see when you add skills, you can see on the left hand side panel the skill level, and the keywords and the skill are shown in this nice looking UI. So now I can add one more skill over here. Let's say it's a communication, and let's click on create. And here you can see that skill is also added. Let's go to languages, and it's a similar UI like the skills, where you can add the proficiency and the language. And let's click on create. Let's add some more languages. And you can see the languages are added here. Next, we can look at the awards, but you can also add, I will also add them later, but you can see what are the sections that are being provided here: the title of the award, the awarder, the date, the website, and the summary of the award that you have received. You can also add certifications. Let's say AWS, Amazon, some description of this certification, and click on create. And here you can see I did type it in one sentence, so let me go and edit it and just give some line breaks. And now it has been formatted to fit the side panel. Next, we have the interests. um, you can type your interest over here: aquascaping, maybe skiing, football, and so on. So here are the interests that have been added. You can also add your projects, some description about the project, the date, and some more description about the project, and some keywords. And let's click on create. And here you can see the projects are added here. Then there are publications, volunteering, and so on. And you can also add references to your resume. You can add multiple projects, multiple education backgrounds, and multiple experiences here. And you can see here we have the options to undo. You can also scroll to pan, zoom in, and these tools will help you in creating the perfect resume. And finally, you can go to this section over here, where it talks about custom css that you can, if you want to add the background color of this resume, the text color, if you want to change it. We can also set the size of this resume, the page size, to from A4 to a letter. You can also change the margin, so that you have enough margin for the page when you print them. I'll leave it to say 26. and then you can have the option to show line breaks and page numbers. Then you have the option to share this publicly, or you can download it in JSON or PDF format. So let's go ahead and download this resume in PDF format, and let's open this file. So there you go, guys. We have our resume ready in minutes using Reactive Resume. You can also download your existing resume and upload it in this website and make use of that feature called import an existing resume from LinkedIn, JSON, resume, etc. And that will help you in creating resume here with these awesome looking templates in minutes. So hope you all like watching this video. If you do, please give this video a thumbs up, and please subscribe to my channel for more such informative videos. Till then, bye bye.